Photo bomb.
It's antique. Enjoy that, mate. Enjoy it, mate. Seeing a what? You know what I mean?
Is this allowed? You got my permission in writing to film me and put me on the big stage?
No, do you mind giving me your permission?
I've only joke. Selfie.
I'm recording, you know.
Oh, damn it. I was wanting a selfie. You got a minute?
No.
I know, really? I know Peter's got
Hi, Laura.
Hi. What am I doing? I'm looking for a change.
You're on the internet.
Am I?
And you're live, and I've got a new mic now, so I'm testing it out.
I was?
You might be speaking to people in Australia.
Oh.
Say hello to the world. How's it going? everybody. We're live to the interweb. Yay.
Wearing these shoes with you, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale.
I don't know if you noticed, if you've signed up for live stream, that Ronnie Scott's jazz club down in London, they also live stream on livestream.com, so we're in good company.
And all of my brothers that I met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Oh, take me out drinking tonight.
Over the last 14 weeks, we've had people watching in from Brisbane, Australia. We've had lots of people from Australia, actually. We've had people from Canada, we've had people from America, we've had people from all over Europe. What did you say? Germany, Holland, France. So yeah, been pretty international, and many of those people have been to Air at some point as well, or we've got family here. So thank you, Bob, for making this happen.
Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight.
That's our first act tonight. Thank you very much. That was a bit unexpected. You couldn't hear it very well in here. Moira said, is this a new player? 598. So this is officially player number 598 that has played at Acoustic Bliss over the last 10 years. I don't know what his name is, but he looks a bit like he's been here for a long time. Thanks to Steve McCann for that. So talking of Steve McCann, are you here? Have we got Dougal? Donald?
Right.
I don't like that camera either. Right.
Talk to this fucker then.
Look, you can't do that.
Great start, eh, folks? Microphone's 3 miles away.
Well, the laptop's working. That was my fault last week. I clicked a button I shouldn't have clicked. And anyway, welcome, Acoustic Bliss. That was our... Tampa's afraid here. Already.
Microphone. Is it working?
So anyway, I haven't got my hat on. Mark looks like he's been dragged through a bath backwards.
This is our Halloween edition.
Halloween edition. But the smell of burning sausages is all about, so it's a bit, it's very time of yeary. We'll answer some questions in a bit, but we did have a few technical problems because we haven't got the...
I'm sure nobody noticed.
No, but I did, and so did my heart. Anyway, Mark's going to get himself a drink and chill
I'm still
out.
picking sausages out of my teeth.
And there'll be no repetition of last week, I'll let you know. So anyway, welcome to the Halloween edition. This is what this is in aid of.
You want this next year?
So
from where?
I want it from 3240, if you'll pardon me, please.
Why don't you tell them what that debacle was all at the start?
No, 2016. Right, so you're going to 2016. Look, it says that in. So that debacle, as he put it, was a little trip back in time to 2015, and that was October 2015, and the introduction of Moira Cam.
A Moira Cam at the start. That's why the audio was a bit dire. But...
And she was recording the early session because it was a good idea, but obviously we didn't have the proper technology, and the camera was a bit pixelated. And did you see her mic? Her mic was, it was great. So that's partly why I put that in. And for those of you who used to go to the early session, do you know I look like a cartoon version of something? I don't look real. Anyway, for those who used to get the early session, that was, that was a nice memory, wasn't it? And of course, back in the day, we had some big concerns about filming people, as somebody in the bar highlighted, with have you got my written permission? But see, that in 5 years, look how much has changed, because pretty much everything's filmed everywhere now, and you'd be objecting or putting things in writing or never going out. Well, there we are. Back to that, aren't we? So and then we went on to play. I found when we were doing this, which she knows, I found that, of course, back in season 4, which was 2015, our titles, we had the same music, but we had slightly different looking titles. I thought we'll play them for a change. So I hope you're sitting on your sofa, you've got your feet up,
hope you've all got a drink,
your gym jams on, or your pumpkin coloured onesie, or maybe you've even made an effort.
I'm gonna need one.
Maybe you've even made an effort like Mark.
I had a bath.
Exactly. He's clean, and that's very important, especially as the smell of sausages is a little overpowering for a vegetarian, but okay. So tonight, well, I say tonight, all day I have been, what's the word?
Yeah, Carol spent all day preparing that introduction, didn't you, Carol?
Not just the introduction, please say nothing. I spent all day trawling the archive, and to make sure also that, unlike last week where we only had 2018 to celebrate, that this week we have the full array of years, and we do. So we're going to dip into the last 5 years.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing much talking today, I was told.
Yeah, well,
we've
that
got
depends,
so many things to play.
That depends how swift you are at putting the numbers in, really.
I'm ready.
Ready, he's ready. So we're going to start, as we always do, with a bit of what we might have in the early session. We've had a bit of early session, but this is something.
Stevie and Paul.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And
a bit of Donald as a bonus.
As a bonus. Here we go.
Are we on the internet tonight, Carol?
We are.
Alright, well, good evening, Bob in Connecticut, and Betsy in Virginia. And who are you, pretty baby? Who are you, me honey? Who are you, pretty baby?
She answered me quite modestly, I am the man, started with the two right off, I will run. Time me from a good day, and will you come to me mama's house when the moon is shining clearly? Will you come to me mama's house when the moon is shining clearly? I'll open the door and I'll let you in, and everyone will hear us with the tune I am, father in the man, tiny farm of the area. So I went to a house on the top of the hill when the moon was shining clearly. I went to a house on the top of the hill when the moon was shining clearly. She opened the door and she let me in, and everyone could hear us with the two like our father in the man, tiny farm of the area. She took me horse, my little at the bit, and she led me to the stable. She took me horse, my little at the bit, and she led me to the stable. Said I've plenty of want for a soldier's horse, he'll leave the empty table with two right off on the tiny farm of the area. Then she took me by the lily white hand, and she led me to the table. Took me by the lily white hand, and she led me to the table. Said I've plenty of wine for a soldier boy, now drink it if you're able with the two right off on the tiny farm of the area. Then I got up and I made the bed and I made it nice and easy. I got up and I made the bed and I made it nice and easy. I got up and I laid it down, said lassie, are you able with me to ride on? And in that tiny farm of the area. And every day to the break of a day, and the roll one to clear us. Every day to the break of a day, and the roll one to clear us. Then I arose and put on my clothes, and lassie, I must leave you with the two right off on the tiny farm of the area. And when will you return again? And when will
Wow. We've got a delay again. What could that be then? Hitches, witches. We don't know.
I'm gonna have to ditch YouTube, I think.
Right, so we're gonna ditch YouTube. We think that, well, we don't know. We're gonna try ditching YouTube. Sorry if you're on YouTube, but it does sometimes cause us glitches. It is glitchy. Yes, TV 11010101. It is glitchy.
Oh, we're
Why
back.
didn't you tell me? Right.
I was just changing the camera to see if it catch up with itself.
So oh, do you know what though? It wouldn't be right, would it, if we?
Right, I'm ditching YouTube. Sorry, YouTube.